Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss about the web mining. Let us start with an introduction. Web mining is the art and science of discovering patterns and insights from the World Wide Web so as to improve it. We are going to improve the web mining, that World Wide Web, using this web mining. The World Wide Web is at the heart of the digital revolution. The more data is going to be posted to the websites in the World Wide Web every day that was there in the previous years. Billions of users are created every day for a variety of purposes. The web is used for electronic commerce, business communication, and many applications. A web mining analyzing the data from the web and helps to find insights that could optimize the web content and improve the user experience. Data for web mining is collected via web scrollers, weblogs, and other means. Next, we'll discuss about the characteristics of the optimized website. What are the characteristics of the optimized websites are there? Appearance is important, content is important, and the functionality of the websites are very important to become an optimized one. See, first we'll start with the appearance. Aesthetic design should be there. Well formatted content, easy to scan and navigate. Good color contrast should be present in the websites. Then only it will appear like a good one. A beauty of the website is going to be increasing. Next, a content. A well-planned information architecture with the useful content. Fresh content should be present. It should not have the past data. Fresh one. A new data should be updated day to day. A search engine optimization should be there. Link to the other good site should be there. Then only it is a website we are going to tell that it is having good content. Next, functionality. Accessible to all authorized users, fast loading time, usage forms, mobile enabled. These are the functionality. It can be used through the mobiles, it can be used through the laptop, desktop, for everything. It should be able to open and it should give the good views. And it should be giving the authorization for the usages. If the person is authorized user, he can access everything. That all the things it has to enable. This type of a content and its structure is of interest to ensure the web is easy to use. The analysis of a web usage provides a feedback on the web content and also the consumer's browsing habits. This data can be of immense use for commercial advertising and even for the social engineering. See here, how they are going to be analyzing. If the more people are viewing that particular website, means that website is having the good content. So the advertisements are going to be come for that website, so that advertisement can seen by many peoples. That they are going to be thinking here. This web could be analyzed for its structure as well as the content. Both we are going to analyze, not only the structure and the content. Both we are going to analyze the structures, content, usage patterns of the web pages could also be analyzed. Depending on this objective, we are going to divide the things. We are going to divide the web mining structure into three parts: web content, web structure, and the web usage. Here the web content means what all the information will be there. Here website is designed in the form of pages with distinct URLs. A large website may contain thousands of pages. These pages are managed using the specialized software systems called a content management system. Every page can have a text, graphics, audio, video, forms, applications and more kind of contents, including user-generated contents. Websites keep a record of all requests received from its page URLs, including the requester information using cookies. See, through the cookies, user informations also they are going to get. They are going to get the number of page views as well as the page viewer information. Through the cookies they are going to get. The log of these requests could be analyzed to gauge the popularity of those pages among the different segments of the population. Based on this information, they are going to identify which page is a more popular one. The text and the application content on the pages could be analyzed for its usage by visit counts. The page on a website themselves could be analyzed for quality of a content that attracts most users. Thus, the unwanted or unpopular pages could be weeded out or removed from that one, or they can be transformed with a different content and styles. Similarly, more resources could be assigned to keep the more popular pages fresh and inviting. See here, if the pages are not good, then they are going to be transforming. They are going to give the information for that particular developer. So this is the content, this is not good, you remove this one and do some changes. You can improve your web accessing. That they can do here. That is a web content. See, next is a web structures. How the structuring will be there for the websites. That structuring is going to be done with the URL links. See how you are going to open the web pages through the URL links. Based on the URL links, we are going to structure the webs. See, web works through the system of hyperlinks using the hypertext protocols, that is HTTP. Any page can create a hyperlink to any other pages. That is, it can be linked to by another page. See, intertwined or self-referential nature of a web lends itself to some unique network analytic algorithms. The structure of web pages could also be analyzed to examine the patterns of hyperlinks among the pages. There are two basic strategic models for successful websites. The two main strategies are there. One is the hubs, another one is the authorities. In the hub, how it is going to be working? These are the pages with a large number of interesting links. They serve as a hub or a gathering points where the people visit to access a variety of informations. Media sites like yahoo.com, government websites, that google.com, amazon.com, this will come under this one. Next, authorities. Here, the people could gravitate towards pages that provide the most complete and authoritative information to a particular subject. This could be factual information, news, advertisements, user reviews, some advices, etc. These websites have the most number of inbound links from the other websites. See, we'll take an example here. MayoClinic.com. It is one authoritative web page for the expert medical opinion. See, any news web pages, particularly we take Times of India, that web page, that is going to give a authoritative web page for a daily news. If they are going to show any fake news on that website, they are responsible for that one. The authority is that particular website. That persons are responsible for that one. That is the authoritative. This is about the structure. See, such structure, it is not a well-defined one. See, based on the user links, based on hyperlinks, the structure is going to be varying. In a one page, many links you can provide to the new web pages or the new forms. Next, we will discuss the web usage. User clicks anywhere on a web page or an application. The action is recorded by many entities in many locations. The browser at the client machine will record the click, and the web server providing the content could also make a record of the pages served and the user activity on those pages. The entities between the client and server, such as a router, proxy server or a ad servers, could record that click. See, next we'll discuss about the how exactly this web usage is going to be done. See here, using the web usage mining architecture. This is the web usage mining architecture. Here a website, visitors will be there, users will be there, customers will be there. For those peoples, we are going to maintain the log, web logs, web click streams, gather and prepare the data for the analysis of all these informations are going to be gathered here, and they are going to be prepared for the analysis. What all type of the data they are going to be getting here? They are going to identify the user, visitors, identify the web view, page views, summarize this all the activities here. In the next, mine the data for patterns. They are going to identify the important patterns here. Take an example of COVID-19. See, many sites are giving the information about the COVID-19. The pattern they are going to identify is a COVID-19. See, how many sites are showing the COVID-19 information. What is the death rate? What is the infected rate? What is the recovery rate? That they are going to be showing. See, how many what is the usage of that particular pattern? How many people are accessing that particular pattern? How many profiles are using that patterns? How many web pages are going to show those things? And based on those information, they are going to do the web optimization. This is about the web usage mining. See here, what is the main goal of the web usage mining is to extract the useful information and patterns from the data generated through the web pages, visits and transactions. The activity data comes from data stored in server access logs, referrer logs, agent logs and client-side cookies. See, the user characteristics and usage profiles are also gathered directly or indirectly through syndicated data. Further, metadata such as a page attribute, content attribute and usage data are also be gathered here. Here, next we'll discuss about the server side analysis and the client side analysis. How exactly the server side will work and the client side will work. See, the server side analysis could show the relative popularity of the web page accessed. Those websites could be hubs or authorities. Next, in the client side analysis, that is going to be focused on the usage pattern or the actual content consumed and created by users. First one is a usage pattern. Usage pattern could be analyzed using a click stream analysis. How many people are going to be using these patterns? That is going to be analyzed using the click stream analysis. That is analyzing a web activity for patterns of sequence on clicks and the location and duration of visits on websites. Clickstream analysis can be useful for web activity analysis, software testing, market research, and analyzing employee productivity. For these things, we are going to use this one. Next is a textual information. Textual information accessed on the pages retrieved by the users that could be analyzed using the text mining techniques. What is the text mining techniques? Text mining technique is it is going to gather the structured data using the bag of words technique to build a term document matrix, that is TDM. This matrix could then be mined using the cluster analysis and association rule for patterns such as popular topics, user segmentation, and sentiment analysis. For these all the patterns, they are going to be doing the analysis. The web usage mining has a many business application. It can help to predict the user behavior based on previously learned rules and user profiles, and can help to determine the lifetime value of clients. It can also help to design cross-marketing strategies across products by observing association rule among the pages on the websites. Web usage can help to evaluate promotional campaigns and see if the user were attracted to the websites and used the pages relevant to the campaign. A web usage mining could be used to present dynamic information to the user based on their interesting and profiles. This includes targeted online ads and coupons at the user groups based on the user access pattern. We'll take one example here. See, if many people are searching for the Amazon.com, if you want to frequently, if you are checking the web series of the Amazon and the serials on that one, and you are going to watching the movies on that one, then they are going to start giving the advertisement of that Amazon Prime. If you subscribed for the Amazon Prime, you are going to get these all the facilities for free, and 1 month subscription free is there for you. This is exclusively for you, and also we are going to give a 10% discount because you are a valued customer. Like this, they are going to be giving the promotions for that their websites to the users. Next, we'll discuss about the web mining algorithms. There are two types are there: hyperlink induced topic search, that is hits, and the page rank. First, we'll start with the hits. Hits is a link analysis algorithm that rates the web pages as being hubs or authoritatives. Many other hits based algorithms have been published. Many are there. Next, we'll go for the page rank. Page rank is invented by the Google co-founder Larry Page. This algorithm is used by the Google to organize the results of its search function. This algorithm helps to determine the relative importance of any particular web page by counting the number and quality of links to a page. See, what is the main important? It is used for determining the relative importance of any particular website by counting the number and quality of the link to the page. The websites with a more number of links and or more links from higher quality websites will be ranked higher. It works in a similar way to determining the status of a person in a society of people. See, this page ranking has been improved further. For the trade secret, the Google is maintaining that one inside only, because that may be used by any other website to improve their searches. This is about the web mining algorithms. This completes your web mining topic. If you are having any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you.